Right, welcome to another knowledge. This one was looking at Lennox and Dave Stewart. Right. Look how feminine that Dave Stewart is. Know what I mean? They're totally trans. And I think that's McLeod's tartan. That I was looking at the list of tartans. Interesting list of tartans on the Wikipedia. That appears to be McLeod of Lewis. Tartan. McLeod, of course, is the Highlanders film where where they say there can be only one. So again, that's referring to the like the one bloodline type of idea, right? And obviously dyeing the hair ginger, it's in the Scottish, you know what I mean? So obviously this Annie Lennox is very much in with the royal people, so probably very close to high up in the royal bloodline most likely. But I found something quite interesting about them. And obviously that eurythmics, the eunuchs, it's the eunuchs in it, the TH. Very interesting list of tartans on the Wikipedia. Obviously tartan. You see straight away the trans idea of tartan, right? The course of tartan being worn in a kilt, which is basically like a dress in it for men. So you can see the cross-dressing ideas. With all this, Campbell, Cameron, Stewart, all this, very much the tartan trans idea, So it's basically a trans idea in the first place, tartan. You know what I mean? Of course, only like UAE or the British Empire, so or be like a top trans for that. March for women, Dalit. Yeah, started out a new wave band of tourists. The gender tourism type of idea and all that. Gender tourist. And Dave Stewart. A lot of a lot of songs which were very big in the 1980s. And powerful androgynous look defied the male gaze. Because it was a dirty male looking out its eyes and that anyway. A lot of a lot of masonic codes in the songs. As we've done them before, not angel, here comes the rain. Love song for a vampire. A very coded one like in it, for a blood drinker. Bram Stoker. The ST. Of course the Royal Archmasonry. The Bram. A lot of that coded stuff. Awareness for HIV and AIDS in Africa. Queen Elizabeth II on the tireless charity campaigns. Humanitarian or Tranian causes. Then you can take a look at this one, right? Esme Stewart, 1st Duke of Lennox. Scottish noble. Right? Look at that. The 6, right? And the 1 for the 7, just like the King James one, right? And at the age of 37. But an interesting little story about this Roman Catholic French nobleman. right? Lord of the Manor of Cobham, Kent. So you've got all connections there. Kent, Stewart, you know, all of it. Ben Jonson, and a second cousin of King James the Sixth and First of England. Esme Stewart. See how, look how weird this is, right? They've got all these Esme Stewarts. You know, they're all the Esme Stewart, the Duke of Lennox or the Duke of Richmond. All of them. And then an Esme Stewart writer. This one seemed to be like a woman or something. St. Swithin School, Bromston, John Bromston. This Esme Stewart was known as the favourite of King James the Sixth. Was known as the favourite and was inseparable type of thing, right? There you go. And his first documented male favourite at the age of 13 was his older relative Esme Stewart, first Duke of Lennox. So you know what I mean? Can basically apply that favourites code, right? To think about the favourites like the chosen ones, right? It's like the chosen ones, isn't it? Like the chosen of God type idea, right? Yeah, you can basically apply that code to the Eurythmics ones, Dave Stewart and Annie Lennox. Now the favourites of the royal court and that. The favourite of James the First. Weapons of mass entertainment. Yeah. Obviously, you know what I mean? That's the way to view entertainment as a weapon, see? Use it as a weapon against people and that enables them to keep the system going and all that. Blacksmith quoted me. Paul Jacobs. Yeah, you also have David Stewart, Earl of Strathern, and David Stewart, Duke of Rothesay. So they like the David Stewart ideas, right? And then you have the Duke of Rothesay, right? And you know how they like the seer in that sort of Freemasonry, right? The seer. He has the TH, right? Great Stewart of Scotland. Lord High Stewart of Scotland. controls the domestic affairs. That's got to be something to do with dispatching the tea, being in charge of the tea program. High Steward or Great Steward, right? Domestic affairs of a royal household. And King David of Scotland, Walter Fitz-Allen. They're totally to do with the tea program, right? Because as we know, Steward there serves the drinks, basically. Paternal ancestors of King James, the Bible one. So definitely to do with the tea program. The Duke of Rothesay. Of course, the Prince Charles was the last one to hold this title, Duke of Rothesay. So in charge of the tea program, basically. Prince and Great Steward of Scotland. And Prince William now. A lot of tea drinking. Here's an interesting thing with the Dress Act. We know how, they like to cross dress and they like the fully trans and then like the cross dress as well. But this is 1746, so like the 10 Commandments idea out of 10, right? But this made wearing the Highland dress, including the kilt, illegal in Scotland, as well as reiterating the Disarming Act. And again, that could be a castration type of idea. So bringing in the trans stuff, you know what I mean? That's what this was all about. Trans program, Jacobite risings. Of course, Jacob is King James, right? And we found most effective support amongst the Scottish clans. Bring the clans under government control. I think this to me spells out a created idea about the trans program, the tea program, right? And the kilts and tartans. The Highland Society of Edinburgh. Of course, King James I was born in Edinburgh Castle, right? So Edinburgh, like the Garden of Eden, it's a big part of this worldwide trans program, right? Edinburgh. Interesting bit of code, right? Got 1939, like the 39 steps. Yeah, from liable to be in prison for 6 months. Now on the second offence, transported 20 plantations beyond the seas. They remain in the space of 7 years, so 6 and 7. Now you've got a 6 and 7 and a transcode in there. Yeah. And the Highland dress. Lore of the realm. Of course, you got funny stuff. You got King James was gay. King James was black. We haven't got you had him treat a harem of male prostitutes and all the rest. Witchcraft. But of course, none of them say he was a trans. You got that there. None of them say he was a trans, which is what he really wasn't. One of the trans. Maybe he's even the first trans, the very first one in Europe or whatever to be a trans. See? Of course, you got this James, the brother of Jesus, James the Just, brother of the Lord Jacobus. Jacob and was a leader of the Jerusalem Church of the Apostolic Age. Of course, as we know, this stuff's a lot later than what it's meant to be. You know what I mean? It's not gone back 2,000 odd years. It's just basically round about the same time.